Hi, I'm back. I'm not going to apologize for not having made another video. I have been very unwell, but I'm glad I'm able to make one today. So don't expect me to be uploading a lot. I know no one really does, but just lower your expectations if you have any. I have been able to read though, which is great. I I spent about 2 years where I did not read. Like, I read like 5 books in 2 years because my brain was absolutely shut down. That was great. So I've been able to read again for like the past 6 months, and it's been great. So I wanted to make a video about the books I've been reading since the beginning of this year. This isn't all of them. This is just some of them, like the ones I wanted to talk about. So, I kicked off the year by rereading The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings trilogy, which, if you know me, you know those are my favorite books in the entire world. So much serotonin. So, and this is The Return of the King. I haven't put it away yet, even though I finished it a while ago, because my Lord of the Rings books aren't on this bookshelf, they're in my closet. So yeah, The Lord of the Rings, they make me so happy. It's just such an incredible world, and I love all the characters so much. It's just a very beautiful story and a very exciting story. I feel like it's just wonderful. It has the types of things in a story that I feel like everyone wants some form of, because it has the adventure, it has just regular friendship stuff, it has adventure over so many different types of places too. It has battles, and it has songs. It has so many songs. They were really cowards for not putting all of them in the movies. So yeah, Lord of the Rings. That's what I read first. Ooh, okay. And then, okay, I'm gonna get to this first. Not all of these are regular books. This is a 1970s Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer comic book that I got for $5 at a comic book store. I love it so much. I love Rudolph so much. So I was so excited to get this. There's another one too, but I haven't read it because it's summer themed, so I'm going to wait. It's really funny. If you're, I don't know, I don't have a very sophisticated sense of humor, so it's very funny to me. I like it a lot. The art style is kind of horrifying at some points, because like he switches from a regular deer to a furry deer very quickly, and sometimes his hooves look more like hands, which I don't really like. It's kind of scary, but I like the content of the stories and everything. Oh, I'll just switch to a random page. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. Yes, I like this a lot. And then another comic book, it's the first chapter of the Killjoys comic books. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is the only one I'm going to find, so I just read this first chapter, and I don't know what's going to happen after this, so that it's devastating for me. But I'm still happy I got to read this. Most of the characters are really cynical, which is annoying, but it's okay. I like the story. I like the setting a lot, because this is also the setting of one of my favorite albums. They're based on each other, because they're made by the same person. I think those robots are going to be gay, which I think is great. I love gay robots. So yes, I like this. I really much enjoyed this. And next one is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. And this one I got recommended by my lovely friend Anna a while ago, and I wanted to read it, but they didn't have it at the library in town. But then, by a great chance, I found it at St. Vincent's. So now I have The Graveyard Book. I read it. I like it a lot, and I didn't want it to end. but along the line there is a twist that you might see coming if you're smarter than me and don't let your guard down, but I did not, and it scared me so badly. Fun book. I did not like that part though. It has very nice characters for the most part, and I love the stories in it because it's comprised of shorter stories that go together, but they all make up the one story, and at the end they all kind of, the plot conglomerates. It's nice. I like it a lot. I'm gonna read it again once I get over the scaredness because I'm a coward. And the next two, which are the last two I'm doing in this video, are library books. So I just read these in the past couple days. And also most of these are pretty young because that's what my brain can handle right now. Except for the Killjoys one, that one's not appropriate for children. So this one is The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. And this one, my friend Theo kind of recommended. They said it was part of their childhood, and I'd seen it at the library, so I was like, hey, I'm going to read part of Theo's childhood. And I did, and I loved it. And it's a story about a porcelain rabbit and kind of the journeys that go on over his life, you know, going to new people and stuff. And I really love books like that. I've read a few books like that. They're just my favorites. Probably because I love dolls and toys so much. Oh, this is August. She's with me for this video. So I really enjoyed it. It also was very sad, though. It made me weep. I'm not afraid to tell you that. I cry all the time. Lord of the Rings also made me cry. You won't be surprised to hear that one. It's a lovely book, and it has some lovely illustrations in it. So yeah, I like that book a lot, and I recommend it if you like that type of story. Here's the last one. This one is Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of Nim, which I reread. My class read this in 3rd grade, and I did not remember the book at all, but The Secret of Nim is one of my favorite movies, so I saw this, and I was like, hey, I should read that this week. And I did. I love it. And, like, the first half of the book is, like, almost word for word the same as the movie. Why is my phone dark all of a sudden? I'm so sorry. Oh, my battery's at 5%. Just a second. Sorry, it didn't give me a notification before this. I guess we're gonna have to sit over here and talk about the Rats of Nim. Hi. Oh, there it is. So yes, the first half of the book is, like, pretty spot on, the same as the movie. The movie's spot on, same as the book. Then the second half is different, but I really like both versions of the story. And it's a very good book. It reminds me of Watership Down, but for a younger audience than Watership Down. I like stories about animals. So that's a very good book. I enjoyed that a lot. I guess that's the end of this. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can see how my room looks. It doesn't look very great. Also, my screen froze, so I'm not sure how I looked during all of that. So, but that's the end. If you have read these books and want to say something, you can do that. Goodbye.